Hi, I'm Puss Ravenstone. If you're here, this is a message for you, so stay tuned. So I pulled 3 cards already, let's jump right in. So we have Commander Ashtar, Leadership Activation. So he comes to say, hey, this is a time for you to step into your role of leadership. And to me, I feel as though this can be a realization that is coming to you. I feel like you are beginning to get to know yourself a little bit better and understanding that you're actually a pretty dominant person. And perhaps to this point in life, maybe you've been a little bit more submissive, let things just happen to you, flowed through them, being a little bit more organic. I can say that this is something that's naturally happening to me, and I realize that actually I'm quite a dominant personality. If I do think of relationships or friendships, and even in my family dynamic, I am quite I'm very opinionated, I'm very stubborn, I'm a very grounded person. I do take up space, but I never really allow myself to take up space. As soon as I find that I'm taking up too much space, it's like I'll retreat into my own circle to do my own thing, to kind of get my own energy back. And I've always done that because it's kind of as though I've told myself, like, no, you're too much, don't do that. And I feel like I'm explaining this now because this is how it feels for me, for you. Like, many of you are probably realizing actually your full potential and being actually more of a more dominant person in your life and taking charge. And I feel as though there's this big shift. And again, this is an activating a shift in your life that is, again, putting you into the right place, of you finally living in the energy that you are rather than fighting against it. And this is what I feel Ashtar is here telling us. It's like now now is time for you to and I kind of want to visualize like as though you are a crystal. I mean, you are an embodiment of energy, right? And you are now just working with your energy and kind of using that again like a crystal. You would have select crystals towards your what you're wanting to support, right? You would have your black crystals for power, for protection. You would have your yellows and your oranges for more of anxiety, calming, creativity, right? All these different things. And this is how I feel like for you, it's you're finally starting to work with what is you and putting that power out there. Now, the messages that come with him are time to evolve, trust in your ability to guide others. So again, come into that leadership role. We need to remember that a leader is not somebody who dictates. It is not somebody who enforces something. It's somebody who knows how to work with people to their best capacity, who sees things in a more objective way, who can see the bigger picture to make things work more effectively, more efficiently. Now you're probably going, hey, yeah, hang on, I can do that. That is in my skill set. Yeah, because you are a natural born leader. And it may be as well as though you've worked in roles where you might be at the bottom, but you're actually trying to teach the ones that have been trying to teach you, saying, hey, you want me to do it that way, but why are we not doing it that way? You're always questioning what is, rather than just being that team player and just doing what you're meant to. You've always kind of questioned and gone, hey, but this doesn't seem right. That will take me half an hour to do. I can do that job in literally 5 minutes if we just cut these corners. And I'm saying this like that's the type of person I have been in a role. I worked in data entry one time, and this person was telling me how to do it. She's like, you have to go this way, and then you go there. So then you get to this bit. And I went, well, why don't we just double click that? And that takes you about 10 steps. She goes, no, you have to do it this way because that's how you do it. And I was like, yeah, okay. So off she went, and I did it in my little 2-step way because it's the same job but more effectively. And some people really are the players that just do the steps as they've been taught, and there's never any stepping outside of that because they just don't trust what they don't know, instead of realizing that there may be a better way and seeking better options. That's you being in that leadership energy. And I kind of just want to get that across, that you need to realize this potential that is in with you because it is activating now. And I feel like you need that awareness. Now, the next card we have Lakshmi and Ganesh. They represent prosperity vibration. You're attracting health, wealth, and happiness. Now, I want those affirmations coming in. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise, I am honest. All of these things that you are, you need to be in that energy. And we're not like requesting these things. We're not requesting our goals like, oh, please, can I have this or can I have that? No, you're a leader. you command it, you make it happen. So you are already living in that energy. This is what is. It's not what will be, because it already is, right? You're already healthy and wealthy. You're already living in that energy. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand, like with manifesting, it's not us asking for permission. It's us guiding and working with energy in order to shape it in the way that we are desiring it to go. It already is. It just, we're in that beginning steps into seeing it with our eyes, potentially, right? We're ending with, and I'm probably going to go back to that because we have plenty of time, but I just want to go on to the last card now. We have Thoth. Divine magic. The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. This again is a card is about stepping into that leadership role, in that teacher role. It's saying that you have all the wisdom, you have all the power within you. And I'm actually really loving these cards. They're really beautiful. If we look at Thoth. Both this, to me, Ashtar and Thoth are giving you the same message in this reading. They are both saying, like, now is the time for you to own and kind of hold yourself up to the standard that you are, rather than holding yourself lower, again, maybe to cater to other people or to not make too much noise, or because you don't feel worthy. Because again, we have Lakshmi and Ganesh that are saying, hey, you are worthy. Command it. Be in that energy. So altogether, that is what we have here, is coming into your leadership. Again, this might be a time for you to realize what your purpose is, where you want to be, where you want to go. And these are the guidances leading you on the right path. Again, following your heart. You are being guided through many avenues right now. So again, anything that really is brought to your attention is the message that you need to be seeing. Take the steps. How are you to know if something is right for you if you have not experienced it? And again, I want us to push away the fears, the walls, the doubts, because that's something that again has prevented you. And this is a message that I keep having to put across over the last few months when I've been doing these readings. So again, pushing past that, I do feel like we are over so many hurdles that it's to the point where it's more about just a realization more than anything. I am going to pull one more card for us because we do have more time. Ooh, interesting. We have Zopdet. Cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission initiation. This is exactly what I've been saying this whole entire time. So again, something is activating within you. And this sort of says like, now is the time. This is the time. And again, you are the energy. You are the power. It's not external to yourself. It's coming into who you are and what it is that you are here for. Again, higher purpose really does stem through all three of these. It's really about connecting with the energetic you, so who you are at core value. And I do think this comes with a realization of who you've always been, but maybe how that's been squashed in some way, shape, or form. You will more than probably to see that you are the reason for these squashings for whatever reason. Now, this isn't a thing to sort of start beating yourself up over. It's about realization that, hey, I have held myself back. Now, there was a reason for that because it wasn't the right time, and now is. And I think that we do have to realize that our journey up until this far is the journey that we needed to really shape and nurture us into who we're meant to be in the future. So again, all of the hardships you've been through, as they say that no healer has ever had an easy life, because they understand pain and hurt and growth in order to be the teachers. And this is exactly what these sort of guide, with this being trusting your ability to guide others. And again, student becomes the master. You've been through all that you've been through to create this whole embodiment of wisdom and experiences in order for you to help the people that you need to help in this lifetime. I hope this all makes sense to you guys. Thank you if you've watched this whole entire thing. Please follow me for more, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys.